What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. All right, so this is the situation we have right here for you, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at a potential severe weather outbreak tomorrow for the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Waco, Lufkin, Shreveport, and the area surrounding there. We have a 2% tornado risk for tomorrow, a 30% wind risk, and now, just update, we have a 30% hatched hail risk, which means there's a 30% risk of 2-inch hail happening within 25 miles of a point. And there's also that 15% hatch surrounding that as well, which I find quite interesting. That's from the latest update. Here's the summary. Multiple clusters of strong to severe thunderstorms may develop across parts of the southern Great Plains, Arklatex, and lower Mississippi Valley on Saturday. Damaging gusts and isolated hail will be possible across the Arklatex into the lower Mississippi Valley, with some potential for very large hail, severe gusts, and a tornado or two across parts of the north and central Texas. So that's what we are looking at right here. The main threat basically is wind and hail. We're going to go ahead and show you some model runs right here. This is what we got from the RAP. We're looking at over 5,000, almost 6,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE right here, which is absolutely a ridiculous amount of energy to start these things right here. If we take a look at the supercell composite's a little bit better in Oklahoma than it is in Texas. In Texas, it's around 9, 10, 11 or so. Gets up to 12 up here. So it's about equal in size and everything like that. So we'll have to continue to keep an eye on it. The SIG-TOR parameter is better in Texas. It's around 2.9 or so. Compared to where it is in Oklahoma, it's like 1.8, 2.8 or something like that. So overall, it's not going to be a great tornado day. It is going to be a good hail and a good wind day, especially. So that's something we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on right here. We have a couple of soundings we want to show you right here. First sounding, this was taken near the Dallas Fort. This was taken in Oklahoma right here. As you can see, there's a pretty big cap going on right here, which is why I don't think there's going to be that much tornado development. We could see some severe weather development. There is quite a bit of directional shear going on with this, and there's decent amounts of shear, 22 knots at 1 kilometer, which is good enough to enhance a tornado right there. The storm relative helicity is at 260 at 1 kilometer, 383 at 3 kilometers with that shear at 40 knots. So if that cap breaks, it'll break explosively, and we could see some tornado development right here. However, I'm ruling that a little bit more unlikely than in the Dallas-Fort Worth area right here. And as you can see, we're seeing a shear of around 8 knots at 1 kilometer, which is not good at all for development. But if we're taking a look at 3 kilometers, it's around 131, 23 knots of shear right here, 38 at 6 kilometers. So it's not a great setup, but there is good lapse rates with this. The lapse rates to force storms to develop is around 9.2 degrees Celsius per kilometer right here. The CAPE, according to this, is around 5,000 joules per kilogram, so absolutely enough to cause some hail right there. So one last thing I want to go ahead and take a look at before we end off right here. I want to look at the temperatures, I want to look at the dew points, and I want to look at the humidity right here. The temperatures by 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the DFW area, they're in the upper 80s right here. So the dew points are huge right here. The dew points are in the upper 70s around Texas, Oklahoma, that area right there, which is absolutely ridiculous right here for severe weather development. And the relative humidity is also extremely good. We're looking at humidities into the 70s and 80s on average in the severe weather area right here. So definitely something to pay very close attention to. The vorticity is also getting pretty good at this time. So we'll have to keep an update on this for you. I wanted to make this quick video talking about this because there is an enhanced risk issued. I'm sure reedtimmer is going to be down there doing some stuff, doing some chasing. So we'll continue to update you here on the Pat's Path Predictor channel. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Helps us out, helps us make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. Well, with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.